Hello everybody and welcome to the vlog. So it is about 1 o'clock right now. We are headed to Dallas. So today Steffany Gretzinger, which if you don't know who she was worship leader for Bethel for many years. She's not with them anymore, but she is my favorite worship leader of all time. I love her. So anyways, I've never seen her live before and never been to any of her worship nights or anything like that, anything that she's involved in. So I'm really excited. When I went to see Bethel, when we went to Dallas before to see Bethel, I was hoping that she was going to be at that one, and she wasn't. Because she was still with them at that time. So anyways, this event, she is going to be there. It's actually going to be a live recording. I'm sorry if the road's really loud. It's pretty loud. But it's going to be a live recording of David and Nicole Binion's new worship album that's coming out. So it's coming out in 2020, I think they said. So last night they did like a Christmas album live recording. I didn't go to that. But today they're doing a live recording, just a regular worship album, and Steffany is going to be there. So it's been questionable because she put on her Instagram that she was going to be there, but they sent an email out that didn't have her name on it. So that kind of worried me because I really want to see her. But on her Instagram, the picture's still there. She's a featured artist, so I'm hoping that she is going to be there, and I'm so excited. So our pastor let us take off a little early today to go to this, and I'm really thankful for that because if we weren't able to leave early, we wouldn't be able to probably go. We could still try, but it'd be pushing it. So I think it's kind of first come, first serve, because that's the other thing. It's free admission for this. So that was one of the things that was really exciting, because obviously most events cost money, and so this is really cool that they're doing this just for free. So not a whole lot of people were really like accepted. It was like first come, first serve, so I don't think there's going to be like tons of people, probably like a couple hundred or however many, but probably not like tons of people there. So I know they're already at full capacity, so there weren't any more room for anybody else. There wasn't any more room. What?
I have a ticket left.
You need to go back for it? Hopefully we can get in.
You made it, they said.
Let me see. Trying to get this car. Oh, that's not even the right one. I know. I think I got a clip of it. It was an Impala though, like an old Chevy Impala. Impala. That's how I say it, Impala. I tried to show an old classic car that was back there, and I was too late, I think. I think I might have got like a second of it. Okay, I've been feeling really rushed. I don't know why, so I haven't really updated. But we went into Dirt Cheap here in Dallas. We're actually in like surrounding, what would you call it, man? Like a surrounding town of Dallas. It's basically like the outskirts of Dallas. It's called Irving. Well, the Dirt Cheap wasn't, but there's like a bunch of little towns like that. So yeah, there's a bunch. There's, McKinney, which there's a lot of YouTubers that live in McKinney. Well, maybe not a lot, but I know of some. But anyway, there's like several places like that. Frisco, all those. So anyways, we're in, gonna be in, what did I just say? What is it called? Irving, yeah. So we went to Dirt Cheap near Irving. It was like down the road. And there's an Irving sign. But anyways, it was amazing. We have to come back to it. We did not have the time that we needed for it. It was way bigger than what we have in Texarkana. So anyway, went in there. I got some sunglasses for $2. I'll show you that later. And a little plant for $11. It's real cute. I'm wanting to incorporate more plants, so that was perfect. The plants are not, it's fake, but plants, even fake plants, are not cheap. Then we went to Taco Cabana, which I've never even heard of, I don't think, but it was real good. It was just right there by Starbucks because I got a nice coffee. And I was like, well, let's just go to a taco place because I don't really buy food from Starbucks. They're outrageously expensive. I ain't doing that. So anyway, especially for what you get, I feel like I'll occasionally get like banana bread and stuff, like little snacks, but I wanted a meal. So I got two tacos from there, and they are amazing. I would definitely go back there too. Like some of the best tacos I think I've ever had. And it was like not really a well-known, that I'm aware of, a well-known place. So yeah, this thing we're going to tonight is at the TBN studios. At the TBN studios. So we are actually at the studio right now. I'll show you. There's already people lining up, so that's why I feel rushed. I don't like to be like the very end of anything. But it's actually really cool. It looks like it would be like a really nice place. Ooh. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get lined up. Okay, so the air is cranked, but we waited out in line. There's only like a few people out there right now. Way less than I thought, probably because it's literally, the car says 109 degrees. I think it's like supposed to be like the high, like actual temp is 105, so it's not cool outside. So I think people are probably not wanting to wait outside anyway. Honestly, I don't think it's even necessary. I thought there was going to be more people here at this time, but the doors open in a half an hour and there's like 5 people out there, like no joke, maybe less than that right now. So anyway, we are just, went up there and talked to them for a minute, and now we're just like in the car in the air conditioner waiting because it is like so hot that my makeup was actually melting off, like literally melting. And my makeup doesn't usually do that, but it was like that kind of heat that it was just falling off. So I came in and patted my face. I don't have any makeup with me because I never bring it, like that kind of makeup. So I need to be in the air for now, or it's gonna be a smelly, sweaty mess when we get inside. So just trying not to be too gross. But anyway, we're just waiting.
Guys, let's welcome my friend, the little redhead. Come on, let's welcome Michelle! What do you think so far? What do you think? Tell me about tonight.
I think Jesus loves it.
You think Jesus loves it?
I don't think so. We give you all. We're breaking open our bottles. No matter how much it costs us. Because there's nothing more precious than your presence with us, Jesus.
Good morning. So it is the next morning. I am so exhausted looking at myself in the mirror and like my eyes are like barely functioning right now. Last night was so good. It was just like so incredible. I've always wanted to see Steffany Gretzinger. And I've never seen her live. And it was funny, I told you guys, I didn't know if she was going to be there. Like, she said she was, so like I knew she was, but their email didn't say it. And so I was like kind of panicking last minute because obviously I still wanted to go even if she wasn't, but I had like gotten my hopes up that she would be there, which it was a free event, so like you can't really complain. You know, if it doesn't work out the way that you wanted it to or whatever, like no big deal. The rest of them were incredible as well. William McDowell, Travis Green, so good. Travis Green had to do his song first because they were doing that recording, you know, so had to do his song first. They actually had to do it twice. The producer, whoever wanted it twice. But anyway, he wanted to hurry up and do his because he had to get on a flight, and he was like, I'm not trying to be like a diva or anything. My miracle son starts kindergarten tomorrow, and I want to be there, and so it's just really sweet. It's just like a really good reminder of like what, you know, real ministry is, like your first ministry. I should have really washed my face before I did this, but I usually just hit the T-zone anyway. You know, your first ministry is your family, and so that was really special, and I think he made the flight, but anyway. So yeah, it was just such a special night. They kind of started with Travis Green's song because he had to go to his flight, so they started with like a quick prayer, but it didn't really like, you know, go into it, but it was fine. But then William McDowell came out after that song and was like, hey, because they had all kinds of technical difficulties. We didn't get in there until after it was supposed to have already started, and it was like way later than we were supposed to be let in the room. So, you know, they apologized for that and everything. They had some tech problems, which I totally get. Been there, done that. But William McDowell came in and was like, hey, I just feel like we need to, like, go into, like, a deeper prayer. You know, can you give us 10 minutes to just, like, prepare ourselves and, you know, prepare with you for everything that basically that God has for us tonight. And Steffany Gretzinger came in, like, during that time, and I was so excited. And for me with Steffany, it's a thing, like, I have this weird pimple on my nose. For me with Steffany, it's a thing, like, I'm so excited because she inspires me so much, and she's such a different and unique leader, and she carries something that's so special, and she's, you know, so inspiring to me as a female leader and all that stuff. I just really, really love her. And so anyway, she came in, and then she went up and kind of prayed, which I think you saw a clip of that, but she went up and prayed, not kind of, she prayed with like serious passion. She just carries such an anointing and so much passion with her, and it was so good. So anyway, yeah, so she did that, and they had like different, you know, artists coming up obviously to do different songs that they had planned, you know, for their album that they were recording. So Steffany came up a few times actually, and she's just, of course, a powerhouse. It was just incredible. I told Manny, in person, she's exactly the same, and that's how I felt about all of the artists, you know, that were up there. It was David and Nicole Binion's album. They did incredible. William McDowell, Miranda Curtis, you know, Travis Green, like all of them sounded the exact same and also acted the exact same. You know, that you kind of like expect them to. I know I look crazy right now. It'll get better. Anyways, I'm not doing a lot of makeup today either because I'm just like trying to get to work. I'm tired. So I'm not doing a lot of makeup as I like put 4 pounds of concealer on. Anyways, they act the same. They sound the same. And like Manny said, like Christian singers are for real, like talent-wise, some of the absolute best. Like some like secular artists, and nothing against that, but some secular artists, like they really do not sound good like in real life. Steffany sounded amazing. She just like did her thing. I loved it. She came up there, took her shoes off. If you ever watch Bethel or Steffany particularly, she doesn't ever lead wearing shoes. So she came up there. She had some on like van looking shoes. I think they might have been Vans, I'm not sure. And just like kicked them off, and later everybody just kicked their shoes off, which I get that. Leading worship in shoes, I always tell Manny, it's like, I totally get why they take them off. But anyways, so even when Steffany wasn't up there, like wasn't leading a song on the stage, she was usually standing over on the side and like just down there, and she was worshiping. I mean, it was no different, and that's something that I always preach, you know, to the team, which our team is amazing about this, but that made just as much impact on me as what she did on stage, was the fact that even when she wasn't just back hiding in like a green room eating snacks, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to one and having one, none of that's bad, but she was really pouring out, you know, out there with everybody else, and so that was incredible. Same for everyone else. You could just see them down there jumping and worshiping Miranda Curtis, and all the others. Travis Green had to leave because he had to get on his flight, but yeah, so it was just an amazing night. It, you know, like I said, once they kind of prayed, which it started out great too, once they prayed and it really, you just felt the atmosphere begin to shift. With William McDowell and Steffany Gretzinger, I really felt that atmosphere start to shift, just, you know, obviously not because of them, but I think because they were just obedient to what God was doing in that moment. It was such an incredible night, and I don't know, it was just refreshing. You know, I told Manny, like, back to Steffany, like, my favorite thing about her, and the reason, like, one of the reasons I look up to her so much is because she is so unapologetically herself. You know, like, she doesn't, like, little things, like, she doesn't really lead in shoes. And, you know, people criticize people for stupid things like that, like, on a different level. Like, there are people that will criticize you for that, but she gets up there and kicks her shoes off, and she gives it everything she's got. And, you know, to me, it's like, she's not afraid to be her. And in turn, that has taught me through the years and helped me that I can be me. David and Nicole Binion's daughter, Madison, she sang a lot, actually, and she is amazing. She was singing, like, they had to sound check while everybody was in there, which I love seeing behind the scenes. So she was sound checking too, and we first heard her, me and Manny were like, wow, she's like really good. I didn't know who she was. But anyways, she was amazing. I followed her on Instagram now. Yeah, she did so good, and she sang a song with Travis Green as well, so that will be on the album. But so another thing about yesterday, I'm gonna talk to the mirror, is that it was Manny and I, it was our 6-year dating anniversary. So obviously we're, well, you may not know this, but we're married now, if you're new. But anyway, we've been together for 6 years. I've known Manny for 7 years, and so days like that are really special for me. I like have so many memories. And then tomorrow is it will have been, what will it be, 4 years since we got engaged. Also, apparently Tasha Cobbs was supposed to be there. We saw Tasha Cobbs also in Dallas just like a few months ago, and that was another thing that was unreal. So good. But anyways, so she was supposed to be there, and Manny thought she was supposed to be, and we thought we saw it, but then we weren't sure, and it was like kind of confusing. And then last night we thought that we saw her standing over beside the stage, but she never went up or anything, but it really looked like her, like moved like her. I always watch her lead at Relentless Church, and so huge Tasha fan as well. So anyways, I was like, I think that's her. And then she never went up. She was like, well, obviously it wasn't. Well, anyway, I realized that Nicole Binion posted on her Instagram that Tasha Cobbs was going to be there, that Tasha Cobbs was one of the artists. So I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if she didn't come. I don't know if that was her, and for some reason she didn't sing. I don't know if she got there and wasn't feeling good. I don't know what the deal was. Okay, so I'm about to go get lunch. Manny's still in the church, working on something. I'm like soaking wet, but he's like right in the middle of something right now, so he couldn't come with, so we're just gonna stay in for lunch, but I don't have any food. I haven't eaten since yesterday before the worship. I had a couple granola bars on the way home, but I mean, like, I haven't actually eaten anything, you know, like legit. And we were like sweating so bad out there. I'm like really hungry. I feel like I've worked up a good appetite. So Sonic is doing 50-cent corn dogs today, and I know you either love them or hate them. I personally really, really like them. So that's what I'm gonna go get. I already ordered them. I'm gonna go get a corn dog. I'm gonna stop at home and get something to drink and some dip for my fries because I have fried up that I like. And then I'll get a drink for Manny too. He said he doesn't want to eat lunch, but he needs to have something. So I'm gonna get him a drink. He's worked really hard today. He always works hard, but we're just kind of like right in the middle of like a really big project that has to be done this week. So yeah, I want to maybe get him something. Okay, so I'm home. I wanted to show you guys what I got from Dirt Cheap yesterday in Dallas really quickly. So I told you I just ran in there quickly, but I got this little plant. I think it looks really cute. And it says $19.99 on it. Got it for $11. Then I got these sunglasses that were $2, and let me show you them. They feel so good. They're like really good quality. Okay, I'd have Manny help me with that because I don't want to mess it up. But this comes off on the sides. But anyway, they're just like aviator sunglasses, and they are like feel really good. They're like feel almost like heavy duty sunglasses. They feel really good. So I really liked those and thought that that would be really fun. So they were only $2, so I got plant for $11 and $2 sunglasses. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog so that I can get it edited. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.